How did we get from the coconut tree to Charli XCX endorsing Kamala Harris? I've seen talk on CNN about this album, but they seem to be missing one key step in this pipeline. I'm someone who's chronically online, so let me explain how we got here as if I were talking to my mom. Kamala made a speech last year in which she referred to something that her mother would say, talking about young people thinking that they just fell out of a coconut tree, or that they existed in the universe without all of the context and history and things that people had done before them. And even last year, this quote made the rounds as a bit of a meme because of her laughing in the middle of it. It just was funny and relatable to a lot of people. Fast forward to June of this year when Charli XCX's album Brat comes out and is well received by the public and is super popular, and there's a song on it called Apple that goes viral on TikTok because of people doing a certain dance to the song. You could describe Apple as a fun, upbeat pop song discussing generational trauma, and by coincidence, the part being used for the dance is this verse, talking about an apple being rotten to the core, things being passed down, and it just happens to fit so well with Kamala's quote about the coconut tree and living in the context of all in which you lived and what came before you, that people started making edits where they put the song and Kamala's speech together weeks before we had any idea that she could possibly be the next nominee. Only once that first connection was made between Kamala Harris's coconut tree speech and the lyrics to Charli XCX's song Apple did I start seeing people make other edits and connections to the other songs on Brat. People kept making these edits and setting videos of Kamala dancing to different Charli XCX songs because it was fun and honestly a way to have some type of hope for a possibility where we didn't have to vote for Joe Biden in the fall. And with this sort of endorsement, my guess is that Kamala's team is going to be on top of it, doing whatever they need to do to appeal to Gen Z voters because it is clearly working. And if you still don't get why it's called Brat or what a Brat summer is, I'd say it's the most genius marketing tactic we've seen in years, but honestly the easiest way to get the vibes of Brat is to just listen to it. I'm old enough to remember the 2008 election, and whether or not we like it, pop stars endorsing Obama seemed to make a huge difference in his campaign and inspire a lot of young people to vote, so I wouldn't be surprised if we see a few more endorsements along the way.